Hey everyone, Stephen Young back in another episode of Motivational Monday. So this week is our last installment of January. It's our last time we'll be speaking about resolutions and how to change from what you got last year to what you can get this year. It won't be the last time I talk to you about goals and goal setting. It's ultimately the most important thing you could ever do. But this week, I really wanted to focus on a quote that was I discovered by this gentleman named Cousins. And he said, the great tragedy in life is not that you die. He goes, that is inevitable. He goes, the great tragedy in life is that you let your goals, your resolutions, your aspirations, really what you want to do in life, you let that die before you do. And that's a big challenge. And I think for most people, this time of the year of January, 85% of the world's population has already failed their resolution. They've already given up on what they wanted to change this year, and I've actually resulted of going back to what they were doing last year. Guess what's happening? You're going to get the exact same result you did last year. You're going to have the same frustrations. You're going to say, why is my life not changing? This is really what I want in life. I really want something different, but you've already given up on it. And Cousins said that's the biggest tragedy you could ever do, is let that goal, let your chain die before you do. And that's a big problem with most people. So this week, I really want you to focus on one very specific thing, which was given to me years ago. You know, one of my mentors said, act as though it is impossible to fail. Act as though you're going to achieve your goal no matter what happens in life. Yeah, you may have had a stumbling block this year with your resolutions. Yeah, you may have missed the gym, or maybe you've stumbled a little bit on your diet, or maybe your relationship's not exactly where you thought it would be by this point in time, or your money situation may be a little bit different. But don't let that stop you from pursuing really what you want in 2016. And act as though this week, no matter what you did, no matter how big your goal is, no matter what that change looks like, no matter how much you're going to have to grow as an individual, that it was absolutely impossible to fail at what you want in life. If you have that little attitude, it's not a little attitude, it's a big attitude, but most people don't have that attitude. It's, if it happens, great. If not, well, I just have to go back to the rest of my life. You can't act like that. You're going to have to act as though it's impossible to fail. And that's the reason why you go after things in life. It's the reason why the big players in the game, they really get everything they want in life. They act as though it's impossible to fail. So that's my view from the top this week. I look forward to helping you out next week.